Hi, welcome back to Yoga TX. Welcome back to another Wednesday flow. My name is Nicole. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we have a power flow with focus on core. We will start strong and we will continue strong right up until the end. So please feel free to adjust whenever you need to. And also please try not to judge your practice. The most important thing is that you're here on your mat and you showed up for yourself. When you're ready, let's do this together and let's flow. Today we start standing at the back end of our mat. So come to a standing position. Bring your feet about hip width apart. And from your pelvis, press down through your legs and your feet into the floor. Make sure that all four corners of your feet are grounded into the floor. Gently tuck the tailbone and draw the lower belly towards the spine. Flip the palms so that they face towards the top of the mat. Close the eyes and connect with your breath. With your inhale, expand the crown of your head towards the sky. And with your exhale, soften and relax the shoulders. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, soften and relax your shoulders. Just take a few more cycles of breath. Connecting with your body. Just notice how your body feels today. Feel the connection to the floor. Feel the floor holding you and supporting you. And gently open up your eyes. With your next inhale, sweep the arms up over your head. Expand the fingertips towards the sky. And with your exhale, bend into the knees. Bring the palms together. Lower the torso down towards your thighs. Bring the hands onto the floor. Start to lengthen your legs. Keep bending in your legs, right and left. Slowly working into your hamstrings. Find stillness in your standing forward fold. Try to lengthen both of your legs. If it's more accessible for you, feel free to keep a gentle bend in the knees. One more cycle of breath. With your next inhale, bring the hands up towards the shins, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Walk the hands forward, come into a gentle down dog. Bring some movement into your down dog. Pedal it out with your feet. Feel free to add some movement into your hips. Find stillness in your down dog. Gently bend the knees. Tailbone points up towards the sky. Push through the hands. Feel that lengthening in your spine. With each exhale, release the sternum and the heels closer to the mat. Shake your head, say yes, no to release any tension you might be holding in your neck. Keep your ears in alignment with your upper arms. One more cycle of breath. With your next inhale, rise up onto the tiptoes, and with your exhale, bend into the knees and lower the knees down to the floor. Untuck the toes. Bring the hands closer towards your knees, right underneath your shoulders. Spread the fingers wide and press the hands into the floor. Keep your knees hip width apart and your hips are stacked on top of your knees. With your next inhale, lift up your right leg and point your right toes. Square the hips and draw the lower belly towards the spine. Keep your gaze in between your hands. Find your focus. Start to lift up your left hand and bring the left hand to your right elbow and grab the right elbow with your left hand. Take an inhale, find length in your spine. And with your exhale, come into a tiger crawl. Bring the knee into the chest. Inhale, find your length. Exhale, tiger crawl. One more time. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Expand the crown of the head towards the top of the mat. Exhale, tiger crawl. Inhale, lengthen your right leg. This time extend the left arm out long as well. So your left fingertips are reaching forward, the right toes reach back. One more cycle of breath. And with your exhale, release the left hand and the right leg down to the floor. Move to the other side. With your inhale, lift up your left leg, point your left toes. Square the hips and draw the lower belly towards the spine. Keep your gaze in between your hands. When you have your balance, lift up the right hand, bring the right hand to the left elbow and grab the left elbow with your right hand. Take an inhale, find length in your spine, and with your exhale, come into a tiger crawl. Knee to chest. Inhale, find your length. And exhale, tiger crawl. Already working into this core. Inhale, find your length. Exhale, tiger crawl. One more time. Inhale, find your length. Extend the left leg out long. This time also extend the right hand. And with your next exhale, release the right hand and the left leg down to the floor. Claw your paws, tuck the toes. Push through the hands, lengthen the legs, and move the hips up into your downward facing dog. Give it a couple of steps in your down dog. Find stillness in your down dog. We take 2 more cycles of breath. With each exhale, release the heels and the sternum closer to the mat. With your next inhale, rise up onto the tiptoes, bend into the knees, gaze forward, and start walking to the top of the mat. Come into a standing forward fold. Keep your feet hip-width apart. Knees are gently bent. And try your best to hinge from the hips. Grab opposite elbows. Start rocking right to left. Allowing your whole upper body to become super heavy here. Go with gravity. Drop the arms down to the floor, bend into the knees, press the feet into the floor, rise up each vertebra at a time. Sweep the arms up over your head, high mountain pose. Exhale, bring the hands down to your heart. We take 2 cycles of breath. Check in with your alignment. All 4 corners of your feet are grounded into the floor. Gently tuck the tailbone, draw the lower belly towards the spine, drop the shoulders away from the ears. With your next inhale, sweep the arms up, high mountain pose. Exhale, release into standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step both feet back, come into high plank pose. We stay here for 5 cycles of breath. Tuck the tailbone, draw the lower belly towards the spine. Push the floor away with your hands. Keep your gaze in between your hands. Be strong with your arms. Try to create as much space as possible between the floor and your body. 1 more cycle of breath. Option, knees, chest, chin, or give me a full chaturanga down. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Press the tops of your feet into the floor. Press the hands into the floor. Open your chest. Take 1 more inhale. With your exhale, push the floor away with your hands. Lift the hips up and release into downward facing dog. 1 more cycle of breath. Inhale, rise up onto the tiptoes, bend into the knees, gaze forward. Start walking to the top of the mat, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, high mountain pose. And exhale, bring the hands down to your heart. One more cycle of breath. With your next inhale, bend into the knees, sweep the hands over the floor and up over your head into chair pose. Sink low with your hips. Elevate your chest. Take one more inhale, find length in your spine. And with your exhale, release into standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step both feet back, come into high plank pose. One more cycle of breath. With your exhale, option knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga down, untuck the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Push the floor away with your hands. Move these hips up and back into downward facing dog. We take 2 cycles of breath. In downward facing dog. Gently bend the knees, tailbone points up towards the sky. Keep your ears in alignment with your upper arms. Make sure that you don't have any weight on your wrists. With your next inhale, lift up your right leg. Keep your hips squared. Keep the shoulders squared. 3-legged dog. Push through the hands. Be strong in your hands. With your exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Move shoulders over wrists. Keep the gaze in between your hands. Inhale, push back into 3-legged dog. With your next exhale, right knee, left elbow, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, push back into 3-legged dog. We do one more round. With your exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. With your next exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, back to 3-legged dog. This time with your exhale, bring your right knee into the chest. Press the right knee towards the chest. Push the floor away with your hands. Keep your gaze in between your hands. Your crown expands forward. Step the right foot forward. Pivot the back foot to a 90-degree ankle. Press the feet into the floor. Root to rise up into Warrior 2. Take a moment to adjust your stand. Heel to heel, heel to arch. Tuck the tailbone. Draw the lower belly towards the spine. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Sink low with your hips. The lower you sink, the more you will feel the activation in your right thigh. Reach forward with the right hand, flip the right palm, come into reversed warrior, lengthening the right side of the body. Your gaze is up towards the sky. Stay for the exhale. With your next inhale, bring the right elbow on top of your right knee. Extend the left arm out long over your head. Extended side ankle. Press the feet into the floor. You can stay here. Or you take it a step further and extend the right arm parallel to the left. Push your feet into the floor. Keep the gaze up towards the sky. One more cycle of breath. With your next exhale, release the right elbow back onto your right knee and rise up into Warrior 2. Sink low with the hips. Get ready to pop the left heel, transition into high crescent lunge. Square the hips, the right hip is gently pulling back, the left hip is pulling forward. Draw the lower belly towards the spine, find length through the sides of your body. Press the left big toe into the floor. Take one more inhale, find your length. With your exhale, release the hands down, frame your right foot. Push the floor away with the left hand. With your inhale, extend the right arm up towards the sky. Easy twist. Keep your arms in one line. Your gaze is up towards the right hand. Open up your chest. With your next exhale, release the right hand down, frame your right foot. Step the right leg back into downward facing dog. We take 2 cycles of breath before we move to the other side. With each exhale, see if you can find a little bit more depth in your downward facing dog. Gently bend the knees, tailbone points up towards the sky. With your next inhale, lift up your left leg. Keep the hips squared. Keep the shoulders squared. Three-legged dog on your left. With your exhale, shoulders over wrists, bring the left knee to the left elbow. Push the floor away with your hands. Inhale, push back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, push back, three-legged dog. One more round. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. And with your exhale, left knee, right elbow, one more time. Inhale, three-legged dog. This time with your exhale, bring the left knee into your chest. Push the left knee into your chest. Push the hands into the floor. Step forward with the left hand in between your hands with the left foot. Pivot the back foot to a 90-degree ankle. Press the feet into the floor. Rise up into warrior two on your left. Sink low with your hips. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Keep a 90-degree ankle in your left knee. So your left knee is stacked exactly on top of your left ankle. Extend the arms out long. Reach forward with the left hand. Flip the left palm. Come into reversed warrior. Lengthening the left side of the body. Stay for the exhale. With your next inhale, bring the left elbow onto the left knee and extend the right arm out long over your head. Extended side angle on the left. Open your chest. Option to extend the left arm parallel to the right. Press the feet into the floor. Hold. Keep breathing. Work with your breath. We take one more cycle of breath. Press the feet into the floor. With your next exhale, release the left elbow down to your left knee and rise up into warrior two. One more time. Pop the right heel, transition into high crescent lunge. Square off your hips. Open up your chest. Take one more inhale, find length through the sides of your body. With your exhale, release the hands down, frame your left foot. Push the floor away with the right hand. Inhale the left arm up towards the sky. Open your chest, keep your arms in one line. Press the right heel towards the back of the mat. Exhale, release the right hand down to frame your left foot. And step the left leg back, downward facing dog. 2 cycles of breath. Push through the hands, feel that nice lengthening in your spine. Let's do one more flow. With your inhale, move your shoulders forward over your wrists, high plank pose, tuck the tailbone. Draw the lower belly towards the spine. Be strong in your arms. Options, knee, chest, chin, or full chaturanga down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And with your exhale, push the floor away with the hands. Move these hips up and release into downward facing dog. One more time. 2 more cycles of breath. In down dog. With your next inhale, rise up onto the tiptoes, and with your exhale, bend into the knees, lower the knees down to the floor. Untuck the toes. This time, open up the knees, bring the big toes together, sit back onto your heels, and lower the torso down towards the floor, in between the knees, reaching the hands, the arms forward into wide-legged child's pose. We stay for 5 cycles of breath. The hands are reaching forward. Try to connect the forehead with the floor. With your inhale, breathe into the back of your body. And with your exhale, release the torso closer to the floor. One more cycle of breath. With your inhale, come up onto the fingertips, onto your spider hands. And with your exhale, find your depth. Extended stretch for your shoulders. Bring the palms back to the floor. Press the palms into the floor. Walk the hands closer. Come up with the torso. And sweep the lower legs over to the right. Scoop forward a little bit more towards the center of your mat. We will set up for boat pose. Press the sits bones into the floor. Bring your hands behind your knees. Point your toes. And allow the big toes to touch the floor. And start to pull your knees towards your chest. Expand the crown tall towards the sky. Once you've found your balance, lift up your right leg. Lift up your left leg, keep the toes pointed. Option to extend the arms out long. We stay for 5 cycles of breath. Find the length in your spine. Keep pulling these knees towards your chest. 3 more cycles of breath. My legs start to shake. We can do this. Let's do this together. Last cycle of breath. With your exhale, slowly release the feet down to the floor. You can stay where you are. I will turn forward so you can see me a little bit better. Extend the legs out long, flex your feet. Bend into the right knee, bring the right sole to the inside of your left thigh. With your inhale, sweep the arms up over your head. And with your exhale, hinge forward with the torso. Come into a forward fold. Feel free to close your eyes. With your inhale, find length in your spine. And with your exhale, find your depth, releasing the torso closer towards your left leg. 3 more cycles of breath. Your next inhale, rise up with the torso, switch sides, extend the right leg out long, bend into the left knee, bring the left sole to the inside of your right thigh, press the sits bones into the floor, inhale, sweep the arms up, exhale, hinge forward with the torso from your hips. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, find your depth, releasing the torso closer towards your right leg. Last cycle of breath. Inhale, rise up with the torso and come to an easy crossed leg position. Bring the left hand onto your right knee, the right hand behind your back. Take an inhale, find length in your spine, and with your exhale, gaze over your right shoulder and find your twist. Twist from the belly button upwards. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, twist. A little bit more towards the right. One more cycle of breath. With your exhale, come out of your twist. Switch sides, bring the right hand onto your left knee, left hand behind your back. Take an inhale, find length in your spine. And with your exhale, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, find your twist. twist from the belly button upwards. One more cycle of breath. With your inhale, look forward, and with your exhale, come out of your twist. Bring both hands onto your knees, palms facing down. Allow the elbows to gently drop down towards your thighs. And then drop your chin down to the chest. Feel that nice lengthening stretch in the back of your neck. We do 360 circle, 1 to the right. And one more time to the left. Chin to chest, drop the shoulders away from the ears. With your next inhale, lift the head up. Bring the head back in alignment with your spine. Inhale, sweep the arms up over your head. Exhale, bring the hands down to your heart into the Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes. Connect with your breath. Connect with your body. Express gratitude towards yourself for showing up for your practice, for working hard on your core. Bow to your heart and your practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Very much appreciate your time and your space. This was Yoga TX. My name is Nicolle. If you would like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram under Let Your Shadow Shine. And I hope to see you next week, Wednesday, on the mat. Take care. Have a beautiful rest of the week. Bye-bye.